December is here, Christmas is coming, and there's plenty more videos to be made. Let's talk about some channel plans and upcoming videos, plus the channel giveaways with plenty of gifts coming over the festive season for a few viewers. Hello and welcome back to Auspex Tactics, where today it's time for the monthly channel update video. A quick chat through what's been going on the channel over the last month, our plans for what's coming next, the announcement of some big giveaways and what's coming for the next one of those, and a few other bits and bobs, this time a new Patreon poll, and the winner of the Elegoo 3D printer giveaway. As always, with a twice daily upload schedule, the last month has been a busy one over here on the channel. For the most part, the month was perhaps not too news heavy as it went. We did have some cool 40k reveals with the new Deathwing Knights, Asmodai, and a few other fun things from Games Workshop's preview show, though of course things absolutely ramped up massively with Codex Necrons and AdMech, both dropping on the same weekend, though at least it was one I was at least relatively free for. I did pull basically a 19-hour day to try and get the Necron Codex done that same day, though I'm nicely caught up on sleep again now. I feel like one codex release in a week maybe isn't too bad, but when you get two of them dropping at the same time with a whole bunch of new detachments and unit updates, it really does overload things a bit. Hopefully Games Workshop has a bit more mercy with the spring ones, and they might space them out a little bit. Otherwise, I had time for a few other big projects. I updated the which army to pick for Warhammer 40k video, just talking through the individual factions, and some pros and cons and examples of what they do in game. I put an extra special effort into that one this time round, and tried to make it a little bit more punchy with some more images and things. I also had my ill-fated 3D printing proxies video that didn't go quite so well as that. I did make an entire video explaining why I took that one down straight away. Basically, I've learned that the golden rule of talking about Warhammer proxies is don't share anyone's work unless they're actually happy for you to do so as not to get the other sci-fi miniature creators in trouble with Games Workshop in one way or another. Following that video, I did have a few 3D printer creators get in touch with me to ask to share their miniatures there. It currently isn't really enough to go full in and redo the entire video, though I have noted them down for when I next touch on the subject. Again, if you happen to know any 3D printer creators that could have some interesting miniatures that might be used as 40k miniatures, feel free to get in touch and I'll add them to the list for when I cover some miniatures that could be used as proxies next time round. Otherwise, for upcoming video plans, plenty of things to get done for December. I do need to get some videos cranked out quite quickly here. Currently I'm a little bit behind on the channel. Unfortunately, in November, the arrival of AdMech and Necrons both at the same time rather put paid to the Deathwatch and Space Wolf index reviews for that month, though I am hoping to get them done fairly soon. The next one should be Deathwatch, and I have all the slides made for that one. Hopefully that should be dropping sometime this week. Otherwise, for upcoming projects, I've got one that's about to go out called How to Build a Space Marine Army. That one might turn up as a Patreon preview video before it makes it to the main channel. And otherwise, for topics that I'm hoping to cover in the near future are Astra Militarum army lists, the Necron and AdMech points when we get them, and follow that up with some tier lists and updated videos for getting into the faction for 10th edition, plus covering any other fun news and reveals from Games Workshop. I'm sure they'll keep us on our toes. As always, if you have any other suggestions for things you'd like to see, or how you'd like to see the channel improve at all, feel free to let me know down in the comments. This video is perhaps one of the best places. Moving on to the channel giveaways, and there's plenty of box sets being posted out both this month and the next. The channel's December giveaway was for those Christmas Battle Force box sets. 8 viewers would have the chance to win any one of the 6 ones that Games Workshop have on offer, and I can now confirm that the winners for those are Alex Pagan, 23 with Onions, Omar Juarez, Mitchell, of which there are several, so they've also got the handle Magintor. I've messaged the right Mitchell with that one. Dante Nikolai 21, Zach Murphy, Pavel Tarasau, and Lindsay Greathead. I've sent the first 7 of you all messages. Lindsay, I was having trouble messaging you on Facebook. If there's any chance that you could follow up with a message on Facebook, that would be helpful, and then I can arrange delivery. With the Christmas Battle Forces, I did get a supply of them. It might depend a bit on which ones people choose. Some of them will be dispatched as individual kits, even if it does wind up costing me quite a lot more than the combined box sets. Not all of them are still on sale or available. That's December, but I thought I'd keep a fairly general purpose one coming for January. And for that one, it's going to be slightly more box sets, going back to the good old standard Combat Patrol boxes for Warhammer 40k, and this time there's going to be 10 of those on offer. For January, in the absence of Games Workshop having announced any new big box sets just yet, I thought we'd fall back on some old reliable ones, maybe help out people who might be starting a new army for the new year, and fingers crossed be a little bit more in stock than those Christmas boxes are. In any case, 10 people will get to pick one Combat Patrol of their choice. I'll post it out to you wherever you might be in the world, provided I can post to you from the UK. As per always with the channel giveaways, there's two main ways to enter. Either you can support the channel on Patreon for any amount whatsoever. It is what allows me to keep on making all these videos and keep them coming all the time. And there are a few other perks like voting on channel polls or occasional early videos, and you can find that linked down in the video description. Otherwise, you can enter by supporting the channel on social media completely for free. Subscribe to the YouTube channel and like the Facebook page. Again, that's links down on the video description as well. And then to actually enter the draw, a Facebook comment appears on the 1st of December as the giveaway post. Reply to that giveaway post with a picture of any 40k miniature or imagery if you don't have any, with your name and the date handwritten within the same photo, the last bits to deter Facebook bots and spammers. Then when all the entries are in Patreon and Facebook, I export the active supporters from Patreon and the comments from Facebook, put them into a random number generator, and pick out all the winners from there. I'll then announce them on the equivalent of this video next month, so that would typically be around the 4th of January, and the box sets will be posted off to you after I receive them. As always, there'll be further giveaways every month. Otherwise, for channel admin bits, I thought I might just mention the Patreon poll that I just posted for Necron videos. All very exciting to have a new codex out for the Tomb Worlds, should shake things up a bit, and a good chance to take another look at some new units, and particularly how they might be used in some of the new detachments, some of which are rather interesting indeed. I've just posted that to the Patreon page now, so channel backers can choose what comes next. My aim will be that within the next month I'll certainly make the top 3 that get voted by this poll, and then hopefully I'll pick off a fair few of the others as I go along, maybe a little bit more opportunistically, but I will make sure that the top 3 absolutely get done. Feel free to head on over there if you are a supporter on Patreon right now, or you'd like to join to enter for all the giveaways and things. Last but not least, I also thought that I'd mention the Elegoo printer giveaway winner. Basically, Elegoo got in touch with me a couple of months back to ask if a channel viewer might like to get a free 3D printer, if they could run a social media giveaway to basically give them a bit more publicity. Seemed like a nice way for one viewer to get a 3D printer who might want one, and I can basically announce that that one was won by Azakiel. Hopefully I'm not mangling the pronunciation of that too badly. In any case, hope you enjoy the new miniature model factory, and a big thank you to Elegoo for offering to post someone a 3D printer. I'm sure it works out well for them for a bit of exposure. As always, if you did happen to be picking up 3D printers, I do have an affiliate link for Elegoo down in the video description. If you were looking to buy one anyway, then that's one way to help support the channel a little bit if you do. In any case, I think that just about wraps it up for this month. As always, an enormous thank you to all of you who are watching, supporting, liking and subscribing. It really is very cool to be able to do this as my main thing, and I'll certainly continue to make as many 40k videos as I possibly can for all you guys to watch. As always, feel free to check out the link down in the video description if you want to support on Patreon or enter for the giveaways with that or Facebook. But otherwise, I will see you guys in the next video. I'm sure that'll be dropping sometime within the next 12 hours or so. A massive thank you for listening, and I'll hope to see you guys next time.